Hare Krishna. So I'm sitting down there thinking I'm not going to talk. But even then, a bunch of speeches started running through my mind about what I would say if I was up here, and now I am up here, so I'm going to go ahead and say what was on my mind. If I was up here 2 years ago, I would tell some story about, whenever I was really little, Guru did this for me, or, I remember this past time with Guru. But now that I'm a little older, there's actually something else I want to talk about. And it's about my change in faith of Hinduism and how everything that's happened here and with my life has affected that. Whenever I was in high school, even middle school, I really didn't like coming to temple. I really didn't like, talking about religion or doing malas or anything like that. I didn't ever take anything very seriously. It never really affected me. And people would always say, just put your faith in it, just put your faith in it, everything will work out, just keep on putting your faith in it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Nothing's happening. But whenever I went to college, and I was away from it all, and I had no one forcing me to do anything, no one telling me, hey Gopal, do your ane, or mom telling me, hey Gopal, do mala so you can play your games or whatever. It was really different. At first, I'll admit I didn't follow anything. I didn't do malas every day, I didn't do my ane every day. And mom would call me and ask me. I'd be like, yeah, of course I did, but I did it. And then, as time went by, I started to, I don't really want to admit this, but my grades weren't what I wanted them to be. And so I was like, oh man, this is terrible, I don't know what to do. So I prayed, and I started praying. I was like, okay, if nothing else helps, maybe this will help. And my grades got better, but even then, I was like, why have I not been doing this before? Why have I not been doing this the whole time? Not even because of my grades, because it's how I was raised. Even though I was forced to do it, when I was younger, it became more of a choice rather than someone forcing me to do it. And then I came back, and even then, I wasn't as serious about it until the inauguration, I think. And then the inauguration happened, and everything just changed. And I don't know what happened, but I was up there wearing my dhoti and my galavastra, and I just automatically felt a connection with everything, with everyone in here, with the deities, with Gurudev, a connection like I'd never felt before, and it was crazy, and I still don't understand it, because for the past week, it's been driving me crazy, because I don't understand it, I don't know what's happening. But Ramchandra Prabhu was talking to me, and he looks at me during the inauguration, and he said something I had no idea what he said. He was like, now you become Gopal. I was like, what? He's like, you remember what I used to tell you? I was like, no. He's like, you used to be Jopal, but now you're Gopal. I was like, okay, I didn't even know what that meant. And now I understand what it means. A week later, it took me a week, but I understand what it means. And it just means that my whole viewpoint on all of this has changed completely. And now, I have been to the temple every day since the inauguration. I love coming to the temple. I have plans, I skip them because I want to come here and do arti and stuff like that. And even though I wasn't as faithful as I am now, I really like the person I've become because of all this. And ultimately, I owe it all to Gurudev and this temple.